First, let's define what we mean by introverts. Introverts are people who tend to be more inwardly focused and need solitude to recharge their batteries. They may be more reserved in social situations and prefer to have a few close friends rather than a wide circle of acquaintances. Now, let's get into the top 10 paying jobs for introverts. 1. Software developer. This job involves designing and creating software programs, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy working independently and using their analytical and problem-solving skills. A software developer creates and maintains applications that the computer will carry out. It is usually the job of a software developer to work within corporate IT departments, for companies with hundreds or thousands of employees. Often, software developers work on very large projects, so they need to be organized and able to work in a team environment. 2. Accountant. This job involves analyzing and organizing financial information, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy working with numbers and detail-oriented tasks. A career in accounting can be the stepping stone to greater opportunities. In a demanding job market, you have to make yourself stand out. An accountant does this by having the technical and practical skills needed to solve complex business problems and help companies thrive. 3. Writer. This job involves creating written content for a variety of media, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy expressing themselves through writing and who may prefer to work independently. A writer is someone who writes down their ideas or thoughts, and from that, it can be turned into a book, short stories, or even a poem. A writer may have multiple roles, such as an author, journalist, or editor. 4. Data scientist. This job involves analyzing and interpreting complex data, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy working with numbers and problem solving. We live in an era where our data is growing faster than ever. As such, companies are in need of people who can analyze the data and make informed business decisions based on that analysis. Data scientists take complex ideas and concepts, make them easier to understand, and then present those ideas in a way that will help shape decisions in your company or organization. This makes them invaluable assets that can be difficult to find if you don't know where to look. 5. Graphic designer. This job involves creating visual designs for various media, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy using their creativity and who may prefer to work independently. A graphic designer is an expert in the art and science of visual communication. Graphic designers use art, typography, space, and color to convey a message or present a product for publication or production. They prepare sketches and drawings that can be developed into a project such as promotional material or advertising. 6. Researcher. This job involves conducting research and gathering information, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy analyzing and interpreting data and who may prefer to work independently. A researcher is a person who conducts research in order to answer questions and solve problems. The term research applies to an inquiry designed to produce new knowledge, including basic science research, applied science research and development, as well as other scholarly inquiries such as historical research. 7. Technical writer. This job involves creating written documentation for technical subjects, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy expressing themselves through writing and who may prefer to work independently. But what does it mean to write for a technical audience? If you're a technical writer, you might be a technical editor, content manager, or documentation specialist. You will be responsible for writing documents that help your company's users understand how to use products, processes, and services. 8. Lawyer. This job involves representing clients and advocating for their legal rights, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy analyzing and interpreting complex information and who may prefer to work independently. A career as a lawyer can be challenging and exciting. Lawyers are part of a profession that makes up almost half of the United States workforce. The best thing about being a lawyer is that there are many different areas in which you can specialize to find your passion and become an expert. 9. Scientist. This job involves conducting research and experiments in a variety of fields, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy working independently and using their analytical and problem-solving skills. Scientists study nature to discover new knowledge, they invent new products or processes, develop drugs and heal the sick. 10. Engineer. This job involves designing and developing various technical systems, and may be well suited for introverts who enjoy working independently and using their analytical and problem-solving skills. A career in engineering gives you an opportunity to help shape the world around us and move technological development forward. A successful engineer is one who has mastered a number of skills and has a comprehensive understanding of the field. It's important to note that these are just a few examples of the many potential career options for introverts, and that pay will vary based on factors such as education, experience, and location. It's also worth noting that introverts can be successful in a wide range of careers and that these characteristics can overlap with other personality types as well. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments if you have any other suggestions for good-paying jobs for introverts.